Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and go through this 20-point math problem, or random math problem rather. Now what you had to do was have a randomize button that randomized these numbers down below, and then you would add, subtract, multiply. Then you'd have the correct answer. Now this is randomly going to choose 6 numbers, and they're going to be between 0 and 31. You'll have a guess, which will, when you type in the number in the box, it'll tell you if you got it right or wrong. If you click randomize again, it'll reset the numbers. So let's take a look at see what that looks like. Up close and personal. Maybe it's a little too up close. We have our labels, minus, multiplication, addition, randomize buttons, and of course they're named using the general naming conventions. Label rand1, label rand2, rand3, 4, 5, 6. TXT, that's just simply the TXT add, TXT minus, and mult rather. We have a randomize button and a guess button. The randomize, if I were to click that, will essentially do this. Here we go. We're going to create a random number generator. I'm going to create a couple of different randoms right here, and then I'm going to set a random number into each of these things. And as I set it, I'm also going to set the label for that as well. And truthfully, I probably could skip this step and just say, let's see, can I? r.next 0, 31. I probably could just directly do that and take out the extra little step here, but I just feel a little more comfortable having it into a number first. That's just me. But again, you probably don't necessarily have to do that. You could just kind of combine these, and I think it would still work. But basically, all that does is just fill my numbers randomly between 0 and 30. Now, when that happens, I can guess what those numbers are and click guess, and then it'll tell me if I got that right or wrong. Now, the guess has a couple of sets of ifs here. We have one set here. Now, I did my totals separate, and you'll see I did a little conversion just to make sure that they're numbers. And then I just check, is the text there the same thing that I typed in? Correct or not? Is the text here the same thing I typed in for the minus? Minus. And you have to be real careful when you do this, because typically someone will do the first set, they'll copy paste, and then they'll start changing things here. And if you forget to, change that there, you're going to start putting in your numbers and find that it keeps telling you they're wrong when they're not. That would just be a simple kind of logic error there. But I've got one for minus and one for multiplication. So we've got our random number generator, which again, I could shorten this a little bit if I just got rid of these actually. And I could probably just say label equals the rand, but again, I'm not trying to do this as swiftly as possible. I gotta like putting them into numbers first. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to run it, and we're going to see how well it does. So by default, nothing is randomized. I could make them that way if I just double-clicked on the form and added some random numbers there. But I'm going to go ahead and hit randomize, and I'll get some numbers. All right, we got 34. We're going to be in a negative number here, so let's see, not quite negative 15, it's a negative 13. It's 2 less, so 2 more. Let's see. Ooh, we got us a fairly sizable number here. Well, 15 times 15 would be this. Well, let's just put in a wrong number anyway, just so we can get one incorrect. So, haha, I got it right. I got it right, I got it wrong. Now, if I were to reset this, and every time I hit it, you'll see it puts in new numbers. Now my old guess is going to be checked and it's going to be wrong. If I put in my new guess, I get a lot of negatives here. Let's see. Just throw in a number there. Throw in a number here. There we go. Correct. If I add in something weird, it should tell me it's not correct. And of course, if I randomize it again, I get completely new numbers. That's essentially what you have to do for this project. Now, as usual, if you have any issues or questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, that is it.